Good day, everyone. I'm Nkon, and this is my Chibarashka, and I have my Russian tongue twisters, and I got my breakfast of coffee this morning. Uh, Good start. I'd like to welcome you and join me and have a little fun today, and I really feel good because we're like day 7, and it's awesome. And I have never broadcasted before, but had dreamed of it for many, many years. And now that I'm semi-retired and have the opportunity to have a little nice hobby project to enjoy myself. So, and to welcome you into my daily life. It's fantastic to share and hopefully meet people and make friends and things like that. And what better way to do it than, well, Gems of War is a good start. Great. So, also today is one of my favorite days because it is going to be in about, oh, I think in my time, about, looks like 1 hour, I think. I better check to be exact. I don't want to misclick. Let's see, what is it here? Yeah, we have about an hour and 20 minutes, and it's the new day. And it's the weekend of these vaults, and I always just prepare for this. So I think today certainly will be in exploration, and of course the arena, and we'll be uh, trying to grab some trait stones, I think, as well. I need to get some trait stones, and as well as I like to maybe hopefully get lucky and get another Cedric medal, which I maybe would like to see. I got two so far, and I have the Yasmin, and I have this one badge of Arania, but of course everybody wants this Nisha and Anu and stuff, but all I have is that. I got a lot of Medal of Guards, which I put into the tokens of like the bandit and the egg and things like that that will pop up. At least I started to go that route for just my personal ideas that, well, I guess it's going to work. I'll just play this to enjoy this. As well, later today, we'll be opening up some keys. When we get to around 30-ish, we'll open some up. And as I understand, we have a new mythic coming as well, so I saved a couple of keys for that. So really looking forward to it. And as well, when we started in the beginning of the week, we started to collect the Trihorn, and now we're at, I only need 4 more to go. So, and generally I like to grab like one extra copy of anything just in case. And usually what happens with my RNG, with the card drops after that, I usually end up getting them in the keys. So I end up getting a full stack of 4 before too long. And then I look at it, it turns into souls. And also for this stream this week, we are aiming for the Dawnbringer. Now I have honestly 3,000 hours of playing, not professionally, of course, just, get up every day, do a little this, a little of that, and in my free time, something to do. It became more of a hobby than something really serious. So, and I never really thought about, what direction to go in the game because there were so many kingdoms, so many things to do, and at my age, it was really confusing to understand half of the directive I was supposed to do. So, in the beginning, for a couple of months, I think that I really lost out on maybe the concept of how to play this. Once I figured it out, and I decided to, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, and just sort of work my way. And of course, the commodity of the vault key is very difficult to get. You can average 3 to 4, maybe 5 a month. So I'm looking forward to making my 5 key vault reward opening, but it seems that I had forgot that Actually, where's my camera? I don't understand where my camera went. Okay, that's a little confusing me now. I'm really confused. Where is my camera? I don't see. Okay. Anyway, and well, I've lost my thought now too. I have to get up first thing in the morning and have all this. Yeah, the commodity of getting the keys is very, hard to get. And of course, the chaos orbs and all these other things, and you need to have a really good basis of cards and determination to do things. So now I want the Dawnbringer, and I also like to collect. Of course, I'm a collector. This is actually why I do this game, is because it has achievements. Actually, even in the Steam, for this game, I only have 3 achievements left. And of course, they're very difficult to get because I need to have a complete guild emptied taskbar, and another one is something about meddling 100 troops to some level, and the third one is doing my reputations or something in the delves or something. So we'll get to that at some point too. And making weapons for me is quite important as well, because I use them in arena, which actually the arena is one of the favorite parts of the game that I also like too, but it's love and hate, of course you got a good selections of cards, but we'll see how it goes. And we're also looking for treasure keys today. We're looking for the pet gnome, and the one that I lost 2 days ago was that I never got the reward after we had killed him. That really was first time that ever happened. And also in the game, I've had a couple, which I had recorded as well, a couple of delves that had dual or double affixes, and it was like this, like trying to understand everything. I was maybe a little buggy or something. So, but see how it goes. Anyway, I prepared a team, which just was really great, and I got lucky by, it started off with the Wraith, and the choice that I had for the other two, well, the Wraith seemed to be better. So it's okay, because it steals life and mana. And then I thought about, putting in a coral gem, and because here we can submerge, because a lot of the weapons people use as well is the spam damage, so they go for everybody. So possibly if we submerge, we might be able to survive a round, unless they have direct hit weapons. And so here we're looking for green gems, and then I ended up with a Banshee at the end, and I was like, wow, this is fantastic. So one, I'm going to get some souls today, so that's kind of a nice thing. And we're going to transform our blues to red. So of course we'll take away, maybe from here, but we have the weapon from the Dead Gauntlet, which is 15 times 12. We are now going to hit for 27. And I'm waiting for the day that I can end up having 3 undead, or 3 knights, or 3 wild folk, or something to have a mixed weapon. And then you're going to be hitting for your 15 plus 18, That's going to be a pretty nice arena in that way. So let's see where this team will take us. We'll get through our losses, and we'll just have chit-chats about my dreams, plans, ambitions, and things like that. Of course, we're going to do our tongue twisters, and going to share a little time with Jibrashka as well, because he's my great companion. Absolutely nice to know that he's my little counterpart. Really enjoy this character a lot, so I'm trying to collect all of the Jibrashka paraphernalia, and I hope in the next few weeks or a couple months I'm going to have behind me a nice shelf, have all my collections up there and different things. So that's something to go. I had 2 very hard days today, or yesterday and the day before, so woke up today and I still see my mind's a little bit confused, but working on it. And I better put my good morning to everybody, though it's morning for me, but I guess just a good day all, right? Yeah, good day all. Let's do that. Yeah, good day all. Yeah. Yeah, and of course I'm starting out too, so I don't have any fancy equipments. I don't have a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm not professional. I'm just a simple old man who's just enjoying myself. So at the moment, I only have a single monitor and I have to flip through the pages, so I don't have any way, or I've tried to understand how to have a ding or an alert or something to tell me that someone has come into my chat who is viewing, so I'm not able to see that, and I may not reply right away. Sometimes I have a moment where I forget to actually maybe take every 2-3 minutes and take a look because I get involved in what I'm doing. So if you happen to say something and I don't reply, it's not because I'm ignoring you. I don't want to ignore. I want to have a conversation. So, and yesterday I tried to find my HDMI cable to put into the computer and monitor. I do have a laptop, but apparently I couldn't find it. So I have one on order, so I hope by the weekend I can attach it and have a second screen, and then I'd be able to work something better. So, but I'm really happy we're on day 7, and it's going to work out well. And as for the plants today too, probably, most likely, we'll stream this afternoon for maybe an hour. We'll grab some, see if we can get some keys, and most likely I will stream tonight as well. So like Mondays and Fridays are usually a very good day for me, that I can make 3. We're gonna have some green right off the bat. Well, that's a good start. What she got here? Okay, Soul Blade, not so bad. Oh, okay, this Misty guy, we got to be careful about this weakest enemy, true damage. So, because after his first hit, he gets quite strong. So make sure I don't miss any turns here. And I played one arena yesterday after supper, and it was so interesting that in all the battles, I ended up with, I believe it was a Chupacabra, saber-toothed tiger. Yeah, see, the news going to get charged up, so we're going to lose the wraith now. Obviously, this thing, when it comes on, like even on our last stream yesterday too, when we get these, they take me out every time, and they charge up quite fast too. It's quite something. So now we need green gems, so I think we'll do this. We will lose our wraith. It looks like for sure. It's not going to stay very long here. We've only got 1 life. I don't have any ways to heal, so unless I can steal some life. If I can steal, let's see. If it steals life, we'll be okay. But then, or do I take the skulls? See, this is where I gotta think about here. We do have damage that way. Okay, we got a free turn. Think what to do. Actually, we moved that out now. Okay. So, if we steal mana, I guess it's okay. We still draw it up. Oh, we took life. Okay, well that kind of works. See, now it just dropped. Good thing. We would have lost it if I didn't take life. Yeah, that's great. Great. So anyway, back to the yesterday's arena. Okay, now he's going to take the wraith out this time, I'm sure. Let's see, he's going to shoot. Nope. Okay, so we're going to take our gauntlet, and we're definitely going to hit that. So now we should survive. And we need to keep some purple. And in the arena, had 8 rounds, and yeah, I had the black manacles, Chupacabra. I had the saber-tooth. And I can't remember the 4th one. That's the problem. The older I get, I can't remember the last one. But anyhow, what I do remember was, because I marked out on the paper, in my 8 battles, there was not 1 runic blade, not 1 mang, and not 1 life and death weapon. I saw every other weapon, and it was all mixed, and it was a great arena to see some variables. So it was really nice. Can we submerge a couple of people, or should I steal something? Actually, no, not yellow. Okay, let's do that. Because we're going to turn the blue to red, so let's get some souls here too. Actually, it's really nice to get some souls in the arena. 10 is 10, it doesn't matter. And, oh, good. There's a 4-drop. I thought I saw one. Just got this mess of color here. Let's take that like that. And there's our first one. So, good. This is not a good start for today. So, we really got to cross fingers. Oh, I love this character. Nice. Calypso. Very nice. Yeah, I like the purple and reds and got the hair. Actually goes, complements her outfit there. That's good. That's great. Yeah, I kind of look like I'm like from Mount Olympus or something. And we'll check that out here like that, and go like that. All right. So we're gonna have number 2. Yes. So our plan for the next probably the 10 days, I'm going to farm, of course, the souls. We're going to get 1.3 million, and the reason we're getting the 1.3 million is I'm going to make the 3 weapons that we're going to use, and even the celestial stones, and we'll need to collect that. I don't want to make the Dawnbringer not have my other weapons, because we do use them in the arena. And it's a great way, because the average cards to charge up, you need, close to 6,000 souls. So 2 arenas, you can charge up your favorite cards quite quickly as well. And of course, for those who are leveling their kingdoms to level 10 or having extra gold and things like that, is quite helpful. Alright, what do we have here? Life and death. Okay, I gotta mark that down. So now we got a life and death today. Now, and in our 2 arenas yesterday, we had a total of 8 runic blades. So basically 1 arena was just runic blades. Alright, we have 1 life and death. Finally, we didn't actually see a life and death yesterday. So this one will make me nervous a bit, because every life and death I've faced, they've had first hit and took my last 2 people like instantly, not one at a time, just next turn, bang, both gone. I'm like, is it? Okay. So, and also I had a delve this morning, which was really interesting. The second affix was Deathmark. I'm like, wow, I got a death mark, and nobody was anti-death mark. And I had applied it through the skull damage, and not one, I don't need green, and not one character died from my death mark. It just, like, unbelievable RNG in that. It just, like, it's totally something. Yeah, shouldn't have given yellow. Oops, okay. Well, anyway, that's the thing about this. I have to learn to talk and do 2 things at once, right? And concentrate. And I have to give him the green too, because I'd rather get the skull in. Yeah, 10% execution. I faced him many times. He's executed me once. I don't see him too often, but I had been executed 1 time by him. But this is what I was waiting for. So we're going to go like that. We'll prevent his charge. At least we got a bit of a board here, and we'll get our brown back. This is good. This is good. If I do this right, we should be able to fire off something here, I hope. So we can't actually take that, they'll get brown, right? We give him green. Actually needs green and red. I can't pull it this way. Okay, we'll see if we get a turn. No, I couldn't just get that surge when I need it, eh? Okay, so we'll go like this. Alright, take the hit, and actually this Drake Rider, he will be, what, okay, does it convert yellow? Okay, converts yellows to red. So basically for the executioner, that's okay. No force, no single force. Okay, so we're going to take out the main hero here. Don't want to get that life and death working. At least we avoided it, fortunately, and then we will put a hit. And we need a blue. Okay, we do have some alignment a little bit, so at least we will get some damage going. There we go. Excuse me. Good morning. Actually, we'll take that. He won't get his casts. And yes, just steal 6 life or magic. See, this is what makes it fun. Should I do that? No, I will just cast. We'll get through this. I want to collect my souls. got a long way to go. We're already at about 250,000 now, so, or yeah, we're maybe close to 300,000. So we'll sit here for a little while, and because we'll get maybe 6,000-7,000 today, or at least 6,000 today, I hope. We'll be on for maybe 100 minutes or so. Just, with my old bones, I need to take little breaks. Yeah, we've got 1/4 mil. That's great. Okay, just double check. I'm waiting to see my treats here in case they come. So every couple of battles, we'll check it out. And I really hope I get some keys today. So, of course, the pet, no, really, and I love the pets in the game. I'm trying to not buy them. I want to actually collect them. Here's an underrated character too. The pitchfork. Destroy gems on either side of it. And I know a lot of people don't like this card, but he is in the common cards the lowest mana charge. Just one match, he's ready to go. And when I see this peasant, you know, honestly, I usually take him, and I'll tell you why. Because you know there's going to be a doom skull somewhere, so when he hits, he's automatically hitting that 5, and he takes everything around it because he's collecting all of the gems as if they were matched, so you don't lose any of them. And if you get like here, you can collect 2 green and blue as example, and he can almost charge himself right back up again and poking that damage. Or if you had something in here, you can make like a alignment. So in arena, this card actually is pretty good, you know, for its low mana cost. It's for me, especially if he's utilized correctly, he can win games for sure. So yeah, I get nervous of him sometimes because he can poke and make here, like here, he can poke here, drop this, drop that. Like he can totally just like really match up other people. So he's quite a helpful character. So don't not look at him and say, oh, he only pokes a gem, because compared to the ogre, when we had the ogre who randomly just blows up a gem, you know, and he's what, 6 or 9, and his value is absolutely more. Of course, if you hit one skull, it's, you know, here it's only 1 point, but I usually try to keep him for exactly the exploding gems. I think, okay, actually, we forgot to check the weapon. Oh, there we go. We got a Mang. There we go. Boy, we got life and death. See, the weapons are now coming out now today. Alright, so that means we need to keep that back, because that can be charged up pretty quick, and then a couple of skulls will get hit. Wow, that's a nice turn of events. Whoa, okay. I could wake up to this every day. What to do? Well, let's collect some coin. We can take 2 gems and damage there, I think, in a minute. Wow, okay. We can put our coral to work. Submerge everybody. Let's have some fun here. Wow, nice. I like that. Okay, and now we can like steal magic from here. Good, we stole the magic. There, see, he's going to give us a poke, so it depends where he will poke, right? But of course I'm not going to let him poke because we want to try to get through the arena today. 4 to them. Okay, that's good. Do we have a blue? Oh, great. So we're going to have a turn. Very nice. She's going to convert to red, of course, damage. She will do, forget what she does, oh yeah, the chosen color. So she'll, so we'll take her out there because she's a generator. Wow, critical. Oh, well, it didn't look like it do too much there. Boy, that was a nice turn. That's really, really great. Okay, so purple and yellow, let's take these 2 at least. Okay, and we don't have affinity now, right? So nothing comes together here. We drop that. Okay, we'll take a red then. Okay, now it's going to get a little interesting. We have a 4 here. Oh, good. We can smack that. And we need blue to red. So we can get a match here. It looks like at least 1. Yeah, at least get 1. Might as well collect souls while we're at it. We're up to 18. There we are. Nice. And I still had a coin up there. Jibrashka, we're doing fantastic today. Man, my little buddy. Oh, my first tongue twister of the day. So we're going to continue from where I left off. We have Vanda davnim davno ni videla vedima. That's my first one today. Need to read a little bit more. It's a good exercise in the morning because your jaw and back of your throat gets a little bit sore. Actually, I had a great hour before I went to sleep last night. I decided to jump into my Silent Hunter 5. I do have Silent Hunter 3 and 4 as well, and I enjoyed the 3 a lot, and of course the 5 or the 5th one is absolutely fantastic. And I played in real time, guys, and I've got about 300 hours into that one. And I didn't play for, oh boy, it was almost a year. Oh, we got a runic. Yep, we got a runic. Mark it down. And I really just enjoy the ambience of the birds and the ocean, and it was like so relaxing, and you hear the tick 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 of the metals, and like the realism of sound effects is really really awesome, and it was so relaxing yesterday, and I'm looking forward soon to get back into that. So, and I had to remember all of the formulas because I do the manual everything is possible, like real time, and I take my ship and do the drills and things like that. So I play usually a couple hours a day, just make little progress, and I put all of the percentages of realism, which is 100%, and the only thing that I keep is the map marker and the external camera, because sometimes I like to get out and look around and see what's on the ship, but I don't use it to pan across the sky. Just sometimes I take like a screenshot or something because there'll be like a ship that we've downed or something like that, but I don't use it. So the realism is something like 87% out of 100, which is really good, or maybe 84. So and when you have the torpedoes flying off and it's a dud and you hear this tunk, it's like, what? Yeah, so that happens too. So, it's like in a real life thing, and then the warships come dropping depth charges, and what do you do? So you go down to the shadow layer and survive, and then get cracks, and I usually come back with a little bit of hull damage, of course, and so it's really, really enjoyable, and I really like the submarine games a lot, especially the dynamics of how they work. So we have some problems here. So this runic blade is going to get a shot off on us, and I'm really trying to think what color can I use. Obviously, nobody should die, but we're going to get hit. So who's going to hit? Okay, again, going for the Wraith. Everybody wants to take my Wraith out today. No more Wraith for you today. We're going to take the yellow, right? Yes. And we need to do something good here. We need something. Oh, maybe. Oh, if we get affinity. Oh no. Oh, okay. That should be gone. Let's at least get some red going. They don't need red on the board, which is good. So actually, we have a kind of a counter here. Need to be careful here which way to go. Okay, brown. Okay, we should get a good hit in now. Alright, good. So we're certainly going to one-shot this out now, because we have 27 on our base weapon. And this actually helps make arena pretty good. Just have to survive these things. That's going to give them too much. No, I will take the purple and red. Great. And he needs, so he's going to take green from there. Can we get lucky? Oh, we almost got lucky. So we don't have nope, nothing much. I'd like to take a shot on it, but I think I'll wait one more time. The blue would be really good right about now. Let's take one green away. And we're going to put the coral dude up because we'll get a couple of greens. Yeah, he can do that. That's no problem because we'll do that. And we will, so he'll steal life or magic. So this is what's going to be. We have 50-50. At least once I want to use him. Let's see. Alright, took the magic. Well, that's okay. So of course it doesn't change us at all. He took magic. Okay, and now we will just finish it and get some souls at least. Now we got 18. Yeah, that was pretty good. So it makes the arena teams pretty strong when you have these mixed weapons. I remember when I started, I had this attack the first player, all the common weapons. It was quite difficult to match up. And of course people back then had the Kingslayers and things like that. Or other weapons. A lot of them used the Black Manacles. They used to fight against them quite a bit too, which was quite tough. Alright, I'm going to do my second one before I start here. We have Kashyavar, Kashu Varil, Padarilval, so it's boy, that's a good word. Pavarilval, Nidavarilval. Wow, that's a mouthful in the morning. Okay, so this one I'm going to have to get some articulated training on that one. So it's Pavarilval Nidavaril Val. Okay, I'll try that later, guys. It's usually what I need to do is take a little break, and like that's pretty interesting on how we have to work our mouth to get this straight. It's easier for me to speak French. Okay, we'll put this like that, and I think we're going to skull first thing, should we? But if I drop it that, they get that. So at least let's get a blue. Very good. And we can get a surge. Oh, we have another runic, right? Yep, another runic. Wow, they're just coming out today with runics. Okay, man. Life and death, Mang, and 2 runics. Okay, so and let's see what we have here. Actually, I can take 3 from here. I would like to get it submerged because he's got scattered damage, so that means that we would be surviving a round. Of course she will be direct if she hits, and direct. Okay, or we steal, but there's nobody to steal yet. Yeah, okay, let's get some submerges going here, have a little fun. Of course I'd like to use him. I'm going to save him just in case. Let's get some red. Okay, we got a surge. Oh, this is nice. Okay, we need, oh, we're going to keep that away. We need blue and red. Blue, nothing. Okay, we'll take this green. Okay, somebody's ready to go. So now we have a choice of life and magic. And do I take a risk? We will take a risk. Why not? Because if they take magic, we are good. Alright, that was a nice choice. And I need the red. I will take this one. And we are going to give a good hit. There, bye-bye. No more runic for you today. Alright, and now we have souls. Okay, we've got 1 submerged. He's going to do 8 damage. If we can steal magic, we're going to do okay. Nope, went for the life instead. Okay, and now we're going to have the boost. That should almost take him out. Okay, I thought it was. Okay, mathematics. Not my strong suit as much as it is English, right? We'll take this like that, and hit that, and okay, we will go green. Just gonna take out a row, right? Yeah, she hits the row looking for red gem. So obviously she's going to come in here or take two, which, okay, we'll go like this. That's the one I hoped for because I can do that. Okay, that was great. That was a little bit of a prediction too. That turned nice. And we need blue to red. So, okay, we have our alignment here. So we got our infinity color. And we'll just put it here because we will just get rid of one. And we'll do that to do that. And we'll do that. I should have took that maybe, but that's okay. And for sure, no more fours, right? No, okay, now we'll just finish it off. Good. Alright, this arena team's like really good. Alright. Podvarilval. Pavaridval da nidavaril. Paka ni perevui varil. Paka ni perevui varil. Perevui varil. Paka ni perevui varil. Uvidum vadima e udivin. Great. It sounds a little better. We're going to make my notation on that. That's really hard. Podvarival. Oh. Put that together. Alright, and then we'll check my space here. Okay, we're doing good. Alright, so we're 5. We are 5. 3 more to go. Come alive. Oh, something yellow. What do we have? Orpheus Loot. Yeah, I see this quite often, but this is good too if they have cleanse and enchant. Actually, when they enchant, it can be quite interesting. But they have that. Oh, what's that little dude here? 3 random gems. Yeah, so we have the Egg Thief here, guys. Don't see him too often, but that's great. And has Alchemist. So, interestingly enough, this is another thing that's pretty interesting too. If you notice, a lot of players exactly go this common and rare and ultra rare. They usually always keep the ultra rare on the bottom, but if you haven't noticed, I have my rare down here and my ultra rare up here. And sometimes when I'm thinking about even the team, because I don't just put 4 cards together, oh, okay, or I want to go for a weapon and try to work around the weapon, I try to work with the 3 cards to at least make 2 of them somehow synergize from the beginning. But when I look at this team, I understand he's going to be smashing the board, and the chances of smashing the board to get his yellow, I would probably put the Alchemist up here to guarantee that he can, because this one here, you get to select. You see, it's not just any random. He's just going to blow up the board, right? Does he blow up the board? No, I'm thinking of the wrong one, is it? 8 damage, enemy double. Okay, no. Thinking of the Poisoner. Every time I see this card, I confuse these two. Every time. Okay, so anyway, I would have put him, the Alchemist, in the 2nd position, the Poisoner 3rd. And then you can pick your yellow, like here, you know, if you get him charged up, and bang, your Orpheus Flute's going to cycle, boom, he gets enchanted, and you get a bit of board control. So that's how I would have set it up, anyway. And that puts him what? See, he's like 1,342, so it's kind of interesting. Like, just because it's arena, doesn't mean just throw all cards kind of in order. Sometimes you need to move them around. So. And then if you get a card that produces something, like another token, sometimes you want to put them up in the top just so you can get that, like for instance, like the dragon egg. Put something on top because he's going to pop a dragon out, kill your guy, put your position in 2nd. Next thing you know, you got a dragon happening, and if you end up getting some, you know, crazy dragon that comes out, which I've seen the legendaries and stuff like that, like you don't know what dragon you're going to get. Any dragon can come out. It's not limited to just this ultra rare. So it's something to think about too when you get these, you know, when you grab something like that, because it's there is no specific card that says it comes out. But this one here, when I see this, because he's running a single color, I would have put the Alchemist in second position, honestly, because now he's starved himself of red, and sure it's brown here too, but he's dominantly red anyway. And then if he makes yellow, he can be charging the loot. And then once it's enchanted, it makes it better. And on my team, I have no yellow anyway. But that's my point of view of this. This is how I would have done that. This is actually a nice team as well. I'd love to do this, but I would have changed the order for sure. We need to go this way, I think. I'm going to take this yellow, and I want to grab, I think, green. Okay, we just got to keep the yellow, red, and that away. I really don't want to get the skull axe. Okay, we're going to take the brown. Here we go. And I think we will take the yellow. Yep, it's fine. Take the yellow because I will take the red. And we'll take the yellow. Alright, and now we need to... Is that 16? We're still actually, because of the lucky drops and not having quite the color coordination I need. I don't have the red, so we're going to go red. Actually that into red. So this is now maybe where it's bad for me because he can get all the red and they'll fill up fast. So we have to make sure we get our free turn. So we're going to take out the generator. So now we're going to turn all of this red, and I might as well not even touch this, and I'm going to cast, toss it right up there. Do that, and then we're going to do this. Yes, they'll get the red, convert it out. There we go. And he has no red to work with because I just took it. And yes, I missed a free turn there, but I want to go the other way. And see, now this is where I would love to have that little peasant, because he'd just be poking at this, eh? Alright, we'll take red here. We need one more purple. Okay, you take it. And I'm going to take this red, of course, because we need it. And I'm... Yeah, okay, we'll take that. I thought I had a good drop. Oh, can we drop this 3? Can we make a free turn? Nope. Okay, so we do that. No problem. Alright, so they got red and green. So if she doesn't have red and green, then we got that. There we go. Yeah, it looks scary there for that one quick moment, but trying to concentrate and think at the same time sometimes a little difficult first thing in the morning. Oh, alright. I like it. Yeah, I got my chocolate too. Can't forget chocolate and chibarashka. Yeah. All right. Sil Valeric Varenik. No, Varenik. Okay. Sil Valeric Varenik a Valushka Vatrushka. Nice. That worked out good. Oh, you shouldn't have drawn. It's like, feels like I do my daily workout. Yeah, I gotta get up and do stretches in the morning, get all my joints limbered up, and sometimes a little achy and sore. I try to sit as comfortable as I can for a period of time. Oh boy, this is good. Look at the Wraith. Yeah, and this Wraith in Delves usually is my nemesis. I've never really played it. Oh, okay, look at this. We have a free off the bat. Oh, Runic Blade? Yeah! Another one! Wow, full of runics today. Just runics. Yesterday I had no runics, and today I'm looking at them almost every time. Alright, so we're not anti-runic, we're just looking at the meta, nothing else, because it's a metaphor. And for those who know grammar, that's funny. Alright, we will, he's going to need green too. I really want to pop this blue because it's cool if we can get some magic, but then we do that and he'll take it here. And actually, I should go for purple? No, because then he'll have free drop, so I can't take that. And they need, like, red and yellow is their main colors here. And I already took the red, but we could use yellow. Maybe we'll take... So I don't want to hit just yet because their magic is a little low. And maybe we can stack up and get a double hit in. Or we find alignment here. That's what I was waiting for. Oh, and here we go, guys. As I was mentioning in yesterday's stream, you see he's only got 8 attacks. So when that tells me that he's a low level. So he'll be around 400. He should be at 9 and 750, I think, or something, or 700 or something like that. He should be at 9, and near 1,000 he'll be 10 or something. And then I think it's 14 or 1250 you get like 11 or something. It goes something like this. I don't remember, because I've been sitting at 10 for a long time, but I remember when I started I was this low number 2 and fighting against people with 2 attack, and even the life is quite different too. You know, but even a couple here is a lot. So it's very important to put all your kingdoms to level 10, and you kind of where you get your stack. So now we do this. And I have a choice to take this or this. What's he going to do? 8 damage to the first enemy and silence them. So do I want that? I think not, because I don't want to be silenced. I don't mind doing that because we are going to open that up. And now we get a free turn. And we get a free turn. Alright, now they're starting to charge. And now we need to look at our blue turning into red. We don't have enough blue just yet, so we're going to wait a little, but I'm going to take a chance here because either we'll take him down for 1 turn or we will make him go away. He goes away. Okay. Now again, we'll look for our blue just in case we need to convert. Oh, here, we have 1 match in here because he needs red here. And the thing is, I don't need purple. Should I take it now? No, I have to wait 1 turn. So he'll still get him. He's going to get a match next, irregardless of what happens. So let's just go this way for a minute. We'll see what we drop. Okay, we have a match here, and I think that's it again so far. Not quite. Okay, so we'll hit this one. Well, that works out nice. And we'll do that then. For sure, he's gone. And now the infinity, just nice to get that extra turn, but looks like no. Okay. Well, we'll collect some souls then while we're here. We'll do that. At least we get 11. We get 11, right, Chebrashka? We get 11. All right. Varon vral revin vo revu revu. Voron, Varal, Revien, or Reven, 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 Reven. Varon, Varal, Reven, Vo, Revu. Yeah, I get rolling those R's quite difficult too. Wow. Alright, well, 1 more to go. We're going to pop out of the battle for a second. Oh, there it is. Treasure! Alright. How's our time going here? Ooh, 34 minutes. Yeah. Boy, I'm really looking forward to I love the Gnome weekend. I try to go everywhere I can. I did have some bad weekends in the past where I'd be hunting for 2 days, and even though the gnomes are available, you don't find them, and it's like I thought it was the Gnome weekend because they should be popping up quite a bit. So definitely looking for the gem key, definitely looking for the glory key. I love the glory gnome too because most of the keys I get are exactly from glory, and as well as the mythics and stuff. Alright, 1 more. Good. We'll finish this. This was a great team, guys. Good combination. Especially if you can get either, you know, the weapons that do the allies like in Kingdom, and or they actually do the actual fraction class. And you get 2 of them, it's basically you're OP at that point because it's like, you know, 27. If you get 3, then it's what, 34? Yeah, 26. You're 33. You're hitting for 33. Like, it's beautiful. So mixed weapons are great. And because the diamonds are such a hard resource, and, you know, collecting weapons too, which I do like this because we get this 3,000 um, bonus for the souls, and the gold, like I get 8,000, and that's kind of okay. Now this is interesting. We have the enchanter. That's kind of horrible. So he's got scatter, so this means if we can get submerged, we could be saved by him, but he does steal magic though, so second round will be good. And his weapon is, oh, he's got the tome. I haven't seen a doom tome in here for a long time. Steal 17 scatter damage, 4 per. Wow, okay, that means he'll probably almost one-shot us out of here. I've never really seen a doom weapon in here. So he's got 18, so we're a little bit advantageous this way because he has such a high mana. Of course, he starves out his knight, so and then I'm going to be converting blue, so I'm obviously going to be looking for purple and yellow fast as I can, and we're going to be competing here. And even the first start is that. So this, again, starving for colors. Only got 3 of the 6 colors. I mean, this is not very good. That's why I like rainbow teams a little better. At least, be 1 color shy is okay. To be 2 is, well, which we did it. 4 matches. We were 2 colors shy. We won all 8, but 3. That's odds are pretty small. I'm going to take the brown, and I'm not going to let them do any enchanting buffies. And now we're looking for our affinity. He's already up to 8, and now we're going to take away the blue, but I need to make sure I ratch. Here we go. We got our line right here, so we'll just actually, you know what? I'm just going to take out their spreader like that. And now he's got no blue at all, and now we just got to be careful on the yellow. Now we've charged again. Wow. Nice. So he'll get a yellow. We'll let him have it, I think. Yeah, because I don't think we need to skulk here like that. Yeah, let's let him have it like that. And we still got the blue. Now he doesn't have yellow, doesn't have green. We got purple. And we'll just sit back and see if we can make a little gold before we make some souls. And we have purple here again. Great. And now I will do this. Perfect. And we can take a chance, because actually we have infinity here again. So we have our alignment, so no, we might as well do that. We'll take him out. And now his last tune is, well, we call it BM to the AI, right? So we're going to keep the blue from him. And no use using the Wraith because it does nothing for us. But at least we got 17 souls. That's great. And now we'll just like critical hit. There we go. Would have been nice if that lined up. So the last battle. So that's the downside. So obviously had very bad card selection, which does happen too. You get cards that are like, I just spent 1,000 gold, and I would have just spent another 1,000 and made another team. I would never put a 3-color team up there. Never, never, never. It doesn't help. Okay, we have like rare ingots today and commons. All right, so we'll pick up all of our rewards, which will be quite nice. And we got our 30 trophies, so we got 5 more keys. Look at that, souls. That's another 3,200 towards it. And I do love the undead class a lot, especially when I was soul farming. When I first started to play, the Banshee was a core card along with the white, and I love that. I think the white for me is like one of my absolute favorite cards, and not just because it's like an undead, but I love even the artwork, even the Banshee artwork. Like, this is beautifully, beautifully done. So I like how they put the mist and all of the aura about it, and then the Wraith is kind of cool, but even compared the Banshee to the Wraith, I really like how they put the art on that, and the white is kind of the same. So, but the white and her work really good together too. They got great synergy, and they're both pulling souls. So if you get those two, put them together, because he takes red and blue, and she's got purple yellow, and she's converting that into blue, and plus his cost is low, and he's actually doing true damage and putting it to him. Like, he steals life, like, for sure. So I really recommend that. I better check my thing again, and I hope I can have my HDMI. Whoops, I hate the misclick. I get my HDMI cable here in a couple days. And also, too, for those maybe interested who play on Steam, I'm going to try on the weekend after I get the second monitor, because I have my Steam community club and channel that I want to associate with the stream. So I hope to be running the community chat in Steam, as well as have the stream go through it. So I know I've got the live people can view now, but I really want to put it through it, and or Discord. I have Discord too, so I'd like, or that, or I'll hook up Discord. I don't know which way I'll go yet, but it would be great to have these gaming communities join me too. So I am looking for a couple, 3 people to speak with every day. It would be just wonderful. Somewhere around the world, something's happening. So really like to hear from you guys. Okay, another arena. So now, great, this is interesting. Undead Construct, I sometimes use it because the nice thing about it is, okay, it gets a little armor, but it says here, all other allies gain 5 attack and mana. You know, in Arena, 5 mana means a lot. So sometimes this card I see a lot of people use, and yes, it's got no attack, but you can usually get the purple off. So sometimes I do use this. It has got some value, but just the fact, just don't care about the armor. Think about the 5 attack and mana, and that's everyone else. Like in Arena, that's good. All right. 7 damage to an enemy and stun. Now the stun, of course, is good because they don't use their abilities, but the problem in Arena is the stun only affects the traits, and in Arena we don't have the trait. So technically all the MOA is good for is 2 match hit for 7, 2 match hit for 7, or if you get lucky and get a 4 and the surge, then it's a 1 match 1 hit. So he's just the MOA is strictly just the damage, 7 damage, nothing else. And even the most of the lower lives, if they're at 14, you still have to hit twice. Okay. Now, compared to get 2 more mana versus getting 10 damage, I like this. If the enemy dies, 3 hyenas. Like, so you're going to be bringing them back. The downside is you're going to be flooding your board with red, but still you give people something to work with. The bad side to the hyena, it's exactly what the runic blade wants to hit. So it's exactly 14. And that's the downside. So you could potentially have high output damage, but if it's runic blade, or even like that mist as well, he's 10 damage to start, but true damage, so it doesn't matter. This hyena usually won't survive, but if he does, it's great. So from these 3, this is what I think about. So the first thing in my mind is runic blade. And I'm thinking, so even here, 14. So these 2 common cards are runic blade food. And because, as we see, the meta is runic blade, I'm thinking I'd rather go purple and get 5 attack. That means if I skull, I'm going to hit a little harder, but I love the fact I'm getting 5 mana. So I will take the Wall of Bones this time. That's why. So when I'm making a team, this is the reasoning how I do things, is sort of think of what the meta is, but truly try to synergize at least 2 cards. If 2 cards synergize, then at least you have a rotatable concept. So we have a purple, and now I do love the summoner in Arena too, because he gives 7 life to all allies, and potentially can put a token up on the board, because obviously we're going to disappear. So technically, if I had the MOA, if I would have known that I would have got the summoner, then I would have taken the MOA and the summoner, because even if it gets taken out, he will be summoning a Bone Daemon. So that's the risk, and I really don't want to run up on a double purple right now. So we're going to sit back for a second, or I might, but we'll see how it goes. But this Orc Mystic is actually pretty good, and his life is reasonable too, so he has some survivability. Alright, we have Dwarf Lord. Deal 11 damage to an enemy. If the enemy dies, 8 armor to allies. Now in Arena, this is kind of good too, but if you can get the damage under 11, and then this works. At least in the 8 armor is reasonable. So Dwarf Lord, his cost is pretty low, so you probably charge him before anything, but the idea here is not to try to use him until you can at least take one person out. Then he becomes valuable. Templar. Give all allies 3 armor and transform all red to green, all red gems to green, then boost the effect. The boost is 5 to 1, so it's a little high, but still you're probably going to get at least 4 to 5 armor. And we used a couple arenas back that some person, that was the fortress, we end up only putting an average of about 4 to 5 armor, which is more than enough. But if you can do it twice, then it's the second time that counts. So his armor, technically, for a cost of 10, is no different than his. He's got 8, so he's already double applying it. The only difference is we need to kill something. So I kind of like that, but the summoner is really giving me, so it'd be life or armor. So, boy, their chats, it's like nothing wrong with my internet, it's only their chats always popping off. It's been problems for a couple of weeks now. So here I want to take the Dwarf Lord, I think, this time. And then if we get that attack and the mana, at least we know he's going to be ready to go right quick. We just need to think about the damage here. So we'll take Dwarf Lord this time, and then we're going to have purple, brown, and blue. And now hopefully we'll get a synergy. So we have an undead, which have undead weapon. Now we have a dwarf in Kaziel, right? And now we can look at yellow purple. So we can, we have brown already. So we already have brown. So it's 9 damage to enemy, triple if they're burning. They're not going to be burning. And create red gem if he dies. So this one here, they're not going to burn. But again, if you wait, then we'll get the red gems. So technically it could fill up our weapon. So he's actually kind of pretty good, but his mana cost is high. The Sylph I like is deal scatter damage equal to her attack boosted by brown enemies. And a lot of people have brown enemies. When you get a green like we did the last time, the blue, or was it red, green, yellow, then she's useless, but her attack ratio is times 10. So, but she hits for 12 scattered. I do like her, and I do like her color. Now, the Winged Bison is transform all purple gems to red, 40% chance, and then boosted by gems transformed. So the percentage chance here is times 2. So if we can transform, it's almost 50-50. And the Winged Bison is at 20. So when I look at the health ratio now versus the Bison, it's a chance, but I most likely will take the Bison because of his transform purples to red. So at least we have something that's going to go to red. And also the life, because here he's 16, this one, and again, this is food for the Runic Blade as well. And I want the Runic Blade to earn its free hit because it usually charges up before I do anything. So we're going to take the Winged Bison. Then I look at the health. We've got 19. Actually, this one is really good too. Now here, potentially I probably would put the Wall of Bones down here because it doesn't matter, because a lot of the weapons or that people will make the teams that they choose, they usually go for the last one. And he can take 2 or 3 hits for sure. So on the last one, if you stuck something like that, they usually hit for between 7 and 9 if I remember. So like here, the Wall of Bones, it's really good to put in. Plus the color doesn't interfere with anything else. Okay, so we have Undead Qatar, Kaziel Dwarf, Wild Plains Beast, and now if I leave this weapon here as example, we're already going to hit for 21. And now we need blue and purple gems. This is kind of cool because we already have purple. We can put 5 attack and mana, keep charging up our mana. Our attack will get stronger if we get skulls. And the Dwarf Lord for sure somehow will hit this back. And it doesn't matter on what other weapon I take. If I took something from Kaziel, they'll make different colors, but you're still only going to get 21. I think this team will do pretty good if we get the charge. And also, too, he gets his 6 armors. And we also have undead allies, right? And enemies. So I'm not considered an undead, only a hero, only have the weapon. Or else this would already be 12. So this, to let you know, guys, is because you have this weapon of mix, you can't include yourself in the hero. So when you read this card, it's only for itself, times 2, right? Undead, allies, and enemies. So if there's enemies undead, like when they put their wraiths or anything, then this is beneficial for us. Okay, so this is, I think we'll just leave the team. We'll keep the same weapon because we need that blue and purple. As it was, right? Am I correct? It was mix of blue and purple, yeah. So we just need, even if we don't take kill, even on the 21, if we hit the first hero, we'll bring it down enough that the Dwarf Lord will punk and we'll start armoring up everybody. Plus we get, so the synergy between these two will actually work, I think. So this is logically what I think. All right. And that's why I like Arena. Get some really good planning, and then you really earn your 3,000 souls, right? Okay, let's do this. And then we will check our treasures. How's our time going here? Another 15 minutes. Okay, so now the downside for us is we're going to be making blue, and they got 1, 2, 3 blues. Okay, so his weapon is deal 6 damage to the first enemy. Not so bad. Give 17 armor to allies. Actually, this card I like too because he's a summoner as well. Bomb bot or flame cannon or tank bot. Yeah, so he's actually good, but he gives 17 armor. So if you see this card, guys, take him as well. I recommend him because of this armor to all allies. For an arena, that's awful because it's like, you look now, it's like more armor. Like here, this is only 16. He's basically doubled the life of your common cards. He's even doubled the life of his own self. And once they're that high, the chances of defeating them are great. So we got to keep this blue away. And obviously my goal now is no blue and brown to them at the same time. Try to get him gone. So, and I usually, when I see him in the list, I usually take him. His mana is a little bit high, but if it goes, you can end up prolonging your team. So this one looks like a really good match. I'm going to have 4 matches in 1 turn. Boom. Nice. That's a great start. I need 1. If I surge here, we will be like crazy. Because if I surge, I should get 16, 15, we will, no, I needed 1 more, okay. Brown, I need brown, just when I need the color, because I want to get this engineer out of the way. Okay, so he's got no blue, got no brown, they don't need yellow. Okay, so now if I take that, he'll get his skull in, it looks like. Okay, so let him have it because I can't do anything about it, but I will take that. There we are. Now I'm going to just keep the dwarf. I'm not going to do anything because I'm unsure of... Oh, now actually we can armor up. So why don't we do that? So just to show you here, we'll armor up. Kaboom. Now, comparatively to here, you see he's giving great armor, beautiful armor, but if we kill something, we're going to end up with the same result in the end. So, and it's only 1 armor, like 1 difference. It's not like, so for value-wise, like this dwarf is good. But if you don't have the dwarf, definitely take this one. And if you synergize with something that makes blue or brown, you'll be having a very, very tough team to beat in the arena. So now we're going to be making blue and purple as I remembered. So we've already got a lot of blue in here. And yes, I want to take out, we don't want the armor to ever happen. And now he's going to cleanse and 7 damage. And the enemy, of course, won't die because we're 2 up. He's not going to get 4 attacks. So he's just going to be like a Moa, 7 damage, and yay, that tickled. So now the next thing I want to do, it's a shame that we have to lose the purple. Another color would have been nice. I'm going to do the armored up, or sorry, the attack up. And now we're at 15. So now we can almost one-shot everything. And I don't need to do this one because we haven't lost the character. I don't really like to use the bison unless I really need purple gems to red. You know, it's okay maybe if you find or can catch that you have the alignment. I would rather do this, and then we can like totally get more armor. So this team is quite going to be comparable in the arena, I think. It's people will have fun with this one because it's a little tough. And then we're going to charge up our purple, and we'll make sure we have no free gold, and kaboom. Right. So arena, love or hate. You'll either love it or you'll hate it. So this point of view, and of course it depends on the cards you got, because the random cards, as I understood, that come up don't affect your list. So if you're a new player, you'll probably see cards that, oh, well, how does this work? So, because the arena for sure will always give out. The only cards that you won't get in the common cards will be the treasure gnomes or any of the gnomes, because if they show up, that means you're going to be fighting an actual gnome. And I'm pretty sure that the constructs don't come up either. So, but every other card, or even the old Doom cards. So there's like a couple sets. So only the creatures come up, but not the specialized things for events or the guild constructs or the guardians they call them. And if they do, I've played like, I don't know, I can't even count how many arenas I've done, and I've never seen these particular cards in the list, so don't expect to see them. And then if I'm quoting me wrong, please make a comment and let me know. But even on internet and surfing, I didn't find any information that they said, oh, they put constructs in there too. I've never seen it. So don't rely on them thinking, because they could be good cards too. Okay? So we only look at the base creature, so there will be no gnomes. And if there is, that means you're going to be getting the reward for killing it. And as stated before, the only place the pet gnome shows up is either this arena or in the ranked PvP or casual. So the pet gnome, it's exactly designated for there. And I wish to say that, oh, every time you get a pet gnome, you get a pet. No, because we had a live stream where we were not given our pet. And I'm still feel like I'm owed a pet. So probably writing the devs or something, because this shouldn't have happened. It's not a chance. I mean, this, like the gnomes give you what they're supposed to give you. Each one has a chance to give you a key, but if you hit a glory gnome, it's a glory. You hit a soul gnome, it's souls. You hit the mech gnome, it's ingots. You hit the pet, you get the pet. And if you don't get the pet, that's a problem. So, and I'll probably do that today. A nice little comment to them, and maybe they will fix something up. So, or have something, because I do feel I should have had that, and especially broadcasting it, it's a little something to think about, because it's witnessed and viewed right there. So, and I never read anywhere that you have a chance to get a pet, and if there is, I'd like to see that in writing, because I don't remember seeing get a chance to get a pet to kill a pet gnome. No, pet gnome's a pet gnome. He gives you pet food, for sure, that I know, but the pet should come. All right. Let's see what happens here next. So we still, how much time do we have? Because I'm getting really excited. Oh, 10 more minutes. Yeah. Oh boy, it's going to be great. Definitely. Actually, I need to get some arcanes today as well. So I'm probably going to go into explore a little bit. And I'm really low on some things here that I really need to power up. Here we go. Like what? I know something here. Yeah, really short. See, I've got one swamp, one blood, one swamp. Here we go. What is it? Yeah, one swamp, one blood, 2 shields, like 5 dark, like 1 plains, 2 mount, like and 1 skull. Actually, the skull ones are hard to get. I need to go to it's a Darkstone and Drakzoom. Yeah, I think it's this one here. So, and then of course I need my Celestials as well, which I usually can average 1 or 2 a week by the exploration and stuff as well. Actually, even in Arena, I've gotten a Celestial Straight Zone in Arena as well. Not often, but it does happen. So all potentials are there. So we'll probably be farming a little bit today, trying to at least start building these arcanes up. So I have a lot. Alright, go back to our games. Really enjoying this. Alright, so far the team has worked out really good. And you see that I changed the order, and I think because most people end up putting it right here, and I don't know, I guess it's okay, like it doesn't really matter, but just that you potentially, like he's got good life here, right? Like he's got 20 because he doesn't make an attack. Because if you put him in here and you get a skull, it's like nothing, 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 and I don't see why it should be there. He should be just basically used as a support. So for all you guys doing Arena, you have this construct card, you know, stick him in the bottom because he takes, look at it, 28 life, and he'll take a lot of hits, at least for the ones, because there's many creatures in here that attack the last creature. So something to think about. This is an interesting start. What do we got? Oh, we got a Mang. All right, so we got 4 Mangs. 4 Mangs, and so basically today we've had 3 Runics and 2 Mangs, 1 life and death. All right. So that's 2 arenas. Yeah. Okay, we'll do the 3rd one now. So we still can see where it goes. Chupacabra is okay. I used him. He actually is okay. If it's a beast, you have the small chance, but he's just overall really good. But he does the double damage. This is what you guys got to realize. So the Chupacabra is actually good. If there's a beast, you have the double damage. So like for instance, I have a beast. If he hits me, he'll hit me for 12 for sure, but he has a 10% chance to eat me. So he's actually a good card because usually the beast cards are quite common, so you'll see them. And if you see him and there's something not as good, don't think about the 6 damage, think about the 12. And his mana cost in yellow is quite low. So our colors are going to be red, it looks like 2 red, 2 green, and a yellow. So 2 red, 2 green, yellow. Just say a little worried about the bison, but I don't think it'll be so bad. Alright, and obviously he's leveled around 1,000, I think, because, yeah, see, now always charge up first. Yeah, 1,100. See that? And how fast these guys go? So he's going to be making gems for me too, red and yellow. Okay, so monkey card is good too because any mana generator guys too, that's the other thing. And plus he gives life. This is a very nice card in Arena too. And since I've been doing Arena for a long time, I've had him, I think, maximum twice in my life. I don't usually draw him. But when I go against the AI, I usually don't win from the team because he rolls in stacks and he goes life, 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 life. It's absolutely, because it's all allies. So we kind of have the attack and stuff on the other side. So we need something really good for us. We have a lot of kind of purple on the board, but nothing is mixing together. And I don't like the idea about this brown either. So brown and red. So he's going to be converting red. So I think we're going to have trouble here. Like I don't see this particular arena really going to be beneficial unless we can get a good hit off and I get rid of that monkey. So purple they don't need. Red, and I wish I could make a double in here. That would be so nice if I can do that twice. But I'm going to take this one. Good. No brown come down. I need brown. Okay, we'll take this one. Recharge. This is good. Now we're going to hit for 21 and we're going to make, but I don't want this monkey doing anything else because we got to prevent the life. I don't mind taking the Mang hit for now. Let's see. We need to go blue. No, we need an attack. Blue, 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 brown. Okay, let's go this way. Great, that worked out really nice. Okay, So now he's got 26, and now he's 31, so he's up pretty high. We need a brown and a red. Okay, and we got to keep that brown and red away from the Mang. We need the blue. And he's probably, for sure, I'm absolutely sure he will kill my beast. I think that's not even going to be a question. So we'll take the free turn. I need this brown. I think we should go brown. Yeah. We should go, actually no, we need, boy, this is a tough one because we need to get that, we need to get this down at least to there. Okay. Was that from Chupacabra? Right, yeah, he was sitting at 3. Okay, so that's okay because we're going to do that. And then we're going to do that. All right, and now we will see if our bison, so it's purple gems to red. Of course, he needs red, but I need red. We have purple, and we do have a match in a couple places. So, but if we get the bison, of course not. So it's expected, see? This is usually, so when I get these kinds of cards that tells me I have chances, I always look at it that it's going to be a no because it usually is. It's something like that. So it's a very honest thing. It's not being pessimistic or nothing, but this is my own gaming issues. As a player, I know the weaknesses, so when I'm playing, I kind of expect what's going to happen. So this is sort of the downside. It's my own assessment that this is what I expect. 40% chance of what I converted, I think is not quite as good as it could be. So, but the main thing is we got our conversion. So now we need to take red. And the thing is, he's still going to survive. That's the downside. But we could get rid of the Chupacabra. Or, no, we can take... There, he surged. Okay, we need one more match. We can do it this way too. Okay. Chupacabra, I'm going to leave because he's lower and he doesn't have a yellow to match, so we'll take him out. And then we're going to use our point for allies. Now watch, he will... Okay, I thought he was going to eat the bison. I was very sure he was going to eat the bison. They usually do, but we got a free drop. Purple doesn't help. And we can prevent him having yellow, and we'll hit him like that, and for sure we will finish it. Yeah, so no more. Whoop, whoop. Make sure you get that coin first. Trying to get all that coin. 12 is 12. Okay, actually we can just like smash them off like that. Okay, so kind of works. And as a general rule, as I mentioned, they usually go for the last character. So if the Wall of Bones wasn't here, I think these two would have been dead very fast, especially at the pace that they went at. You know, it took them a couple, 3 attacks to get this down, and that was quite a bit. And he took the Mang from it here as well, so he got 16 for that. But it didn't help. Let's check our results here. We should be getting something coming in. So I got 8 common today. Great. 2 more keys. Another key. Great. That's very nice. VIP 6. Great. And this VIP 6, guys, is only from the subscription. So I've been playing this like the first 2 years was like very off and on, and then I had maybe a 6-month break, and then I actually officially started about 15 or 16 months ago, and then just stayed with it and really enjoyed it. So alright, so we have our rewards and events. Okay, good news. Oh, great. 8. Wow, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8. So my Dragon Guard's going to be 8 more points. We have 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16, 18, 20. So we're going to get 20 XP on our hero. So my Dragon Guard's going to make that. I'll get my dungeons. Awesome. Actually, the dungeons today, I forget the color. It's the, I can't remember. Yeah, purple. Okay, good. Always take the offer. So I'm going to be doing this later on today. That's good. We'll take our mail. We'll open up some cards today. Just we got 10, and I'll be maybe doing a couple of more battles, and then I need to move and rest. I'm starting to feel that I have to get my bones moving and not sit so long. It's a little uncomfortable. I'm going to do another one here. Vorchlivaya Vavara Provoronila Varenie Vika Narvala Krapivi Pod Ivoi Ot Krapivi U Viki Voldiri. Nice. Now the idea of the tongue twisters, imagine how fast that they have to do that. Oh, there we go. Renovations in our new building. Okay, so I guess the timing is going to be pretty close here too. So sorry if that makes any noise, guys, but I live with this 24 hours a day. I'm just glad I have a little break in the morning to be able to stream a little here. Put that like that. Okay, and what else I want to do here? Something else I want to, oh yeah, I gotta open my keys. Oh yeah, we got 30 keys. So I said when we got 30 keys, we would open 30 keys. I think we'll do this as well. Checking my time, it will start, what, about 8:30? Yeah, so we got time for one battle. We'll open keys, say around 100 minutes. I will finish up here. I really got to move. So, and then we'll prepare what I need to prepare. Alright, back to the arena. So I think I'm going to be making some videos too, like on choice cards or explanations or what's what. I mean, but it's really good even now, and I think I'm going to be doing the arena for a long time, and it just basically boils down to weapons. So as a player, you're going to see a lot of videos, you know, getting these recommendation cards, weapons, or what you should spend stuff on, like for your quality of what stones or things you want to make. But as all individual players, we have this, of course, personal option to you know, play how we want to play and have recommendations. So if you want to collect weapons, you'll be spending your diamonds. If you don't want to spend to make weapons and save up, and so, and then one part of the game kind of lets you not play the other part, or the other part counters the other part, so it ends up being your play style. And the most important thing, though, is that at least the key element of the game is do all of the quest lines of all the kingdoms, open everything up, get those kingdoms to 10. By then you're sitting around level 400, and from there, you know, if you were concerned on getting, you know, a mythic of some sort, that, you know, or unless you get lucky in a card draws, because really it's the only way to get them is only by the cards. So, you know, it's best to find a team, faction, class, work it up, and, you know, coming into the arena, you can boost, you know, even your faction cards. Like, so if you have, let's say, you know, you go to Drifting Sands, right? They got, what, 14 cards or something, and you can play like 28 arenas and pretty much have everybody all at their max level because of the souls, you know. Otherwise, you can't descend to Mythic, so if you get a Legend, it goes to Legend, but you can, in events, you know, if you want to spend an orb, you can make it another one. So, like, there's so many variables. This is what I love about this game. It's, you know, how you want to play, what combinations you want to do, what creations you want to have. All of these things play an element. So, and it's exactly what you want to achieve in the end. So, that's kind of where it's in a nutshell. I never thought for me the Dawnbringer was so important. For me, it was more important to level up a class, find a faction, what class I really enjoyed to play, where I didn't get tired of it, and I just went from there. The next thing you know, a year goes by, still don't have a Dawnbringer. and I didn't make a mythic until 2 months ago. And I now, even though it was really against my playstyle, I regret because during that month I missed all the weapons that came out. And I'm thinking, wow, I could have used this in the arena, or possibly in some other build of some sort. But just principle is I also collect. So collecting, it is a collecting game, so why not collect everything? So, but this is the nice thing. It is a variable. And at my age, I logically look at things. It's not, looking for positions in first place and hacks and farms and cheats. And I enjoy the element for just looking at it, and you can choose. And that's the nice thing. Whatever mood you're in, it's a moody game. You don't have to do everything. But the guilds are very important here, guys. And that's actually another regret that I have, because it took me a long, long time to find a guild. And why, even after the first time that I stopped playing that Fire and Ice, well, okay, Fire and Ice, I stopped playing because I couldn't keep up with the guild demands. I'd write, hey, I'm, mid 40s, and I got, family and life. I can't, be doing this, and it's just really hard to deal with this kind of drama. So, either you play casual or you're serious, or if you can dedicate time. And and it's a social game too. That's why we have a community chat and things like that. So it's really important that you find a really good guild that really suits your style of play. That's the word I like. Style of play. Yeah, style of play. It's like play as you feel is most comfortable for you. But really look at it. And a lot of the videos I watch, like from the top players, and or they put out really good information. They help with teams, and they're designing it for beginners to mid game players, and give you variants, because they are going to show you all the top meta or the cards they have. And but then to make something that you can participate, they will show you what cards they possibly can easily achieve and get, that you can at least get halfway to 3/4 of the way. And something like that is pleasant, and I use their concepts to help me a lot, because it's gets me to have some progress. So, because there's a lot of things in the game that are very hard to get. We're going to get a hit of 21 here. I'm trying to think, who should I take first? I should probably starve the red. That's probably, I think we will for sure, we're going to wipe him out. I'll leave the head dude up there for a minute, because they need red and blue and they don't have it. I'm going to take the brown, and we're going to take now the yellow. We just robbed them again, and robbed them again. Okay, so he's going to be making red now, right? So he's going to make red. Transform purple gems to red. We actually have a match. Okay, we probably, I don't see that we're going to have an extra turn, but I might as well put the red there. Why not? Okay, let him, there we go. Wow, beautiful. We'll do that. We'll do that. And I really see, this is it. This is the difference between the engineer and him. You kind of can only deal 11, and if you had a scatter weapon, that would work really good too. Or somehow get him down by a skull, and then, so that's why I'm trying not to attack him. But if I have to, I have to. But it looks like I'll have to. I really don't want this blue one, because we need red and brown. I think I want to take the buffer out, because that's the fortress. Nope, he stays. Okay, but now we get our armor. That's good. I'm thankful that he stayed, because now we just boosted. There we go. That works. So now I could have used him there, and we'll take it out this way. All right. Yeah, this arena, guys, I really enjoyed, especially for the souls and stuff. It's the gold, and then the challenging of really learning how to work with these base cards. And some of these base cards in the teams you create can be quite useful. And for those who've been watching some of my live streams, they probably know which is one of my top 5 favorite cards. If you happen to be watching this, you're welcome to send me a comment and see if you remember or can tell me what it is. Or maybe I'll say it in the stream this afternoon or tonight. That's something that I can say too. Alright, so it's going to be our last battle here. I'm not sure if I will leave it or maybe I'll save it. Arcade, look at that. See? That's good prize. Well worth it. That's why I like this. It's like, get your chance. I like when I get a mythic ingot out of it too. But again, no pet gnomes. Like where's the pet gnome? Like, let alone there was no gnomes. I've never had so much trouble getting gnomes the last 2 weeks. I usually have them, you know, at least 2-3 times a day, at least 1 an hour, and I'm getting nothing. Like bad luck. And I thought we were getting gnomes today because it says no gnomes events. Like, where is the gnome? He should be here. I thought it was gnome day today. See, look at this, guys. Like, now they're not going to give me the gnome day? Like, this is awful. Come on. It's supposed to be gnome day. It said 30 minutes. Gnomes. Alright, so we're going to open 30 cards. And we're going to do 3. And then we're going to go mythic, mythic, mythic. And let's hope we get one. Jabrashka. Alright, we got to put up with that noise. 1, so we have succubus. We have 2, we have a stone. We have 3, we got a shaman and a Lady Saphira. Good. See, I only have her at legendary. I've been trying to collect her for 4 years. Yeah. See, this shows you how the cards never drop, right? Oh, we got glory back, which is good. Alright, so at least we got an epic. That's great. And again, we're going to do 3. We're going to have souls. No complaints. We're going to have Miststalker, no complaints. We're going to have another epic, Lord Ember, alright. And, you see, I've been trying to collect him for years too. He's still only at legendary. Need a lot of cards. Alright, 3 more, come on. Let's get some lucky. Come on, Jabrashka. Griffin Knight, 2, 2, 2. Hippocampus, good card, like that one too. And Dwarven Zombie, not so good. And this time we only get the runic. Well, actually, in the runic trait stones, magic trait stones, there was one more that you're going to use all the time, and you're going to be always short these ones too. I always short these stones. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. I've got a few things to do this afternoon. I'll have a little rest, and I'll probably get the game set up. I don't know why the gnomes are not here, but we'll resume this afternoon. I will start, I think, 2 p.m. my time, plus 3 on the UTC, so I will be maybe about an hour and a half, maybe, something like that this afternoon, and then this evening will maybe be 2 hours, and then we'll decide what we'll do in the evening. But I got to stop now because of the construction of our new building, and I got to put up with this for a few hours, and I don't want it to be interrupting my concentration, which it's starting to do now. That it has been playing a while. So I wish you all a great day and hope you enjoyed. And if you do, please hit the bell, put the notification on, or please like or dislike my videos. I really like to get some feedback if you have any questions or any interests or times that I will be going on. More than welcome. Or subscribe if you wish. I wouldn't mind subscribers. So I have a goal of getting 100. So let's be very happy with that. Okay. So we'll see you in probably about 3 to 4 hours from now. About 4 hours from now. So have a great day.